A meeting yesterday with a group of people. They've got a team of 60 people they're working with on a plant floor, and one of the things they're having is a lot of disagreement, a lot of fighting. That's kind of the storming stage of a team. If there's 5 stages to a team, this is the second one. And with this storming, there's a lot of going back to the past, a lot of complaining about things you can't change, the requirements for the parent company, procedures they have to follow, the fact that pay and bonuses are where they at. It's a huge problem. The difficulty, I think, as leaders, we've got to allow a little bit of that to get talked about, let them kind of vent, get it out. But I tell you, it cannot run very long at all. Very, very quickly, you've got to stop people from spending a lot of time on things, number one, that cannot be controlled, number two, that are things in the past that are the past, and that is where they're going to stay. And we've got to quit doing that. And the best antidote I know, because you can't just stop things from happening, you've got to stop them and replace them with something else, is you've got to get a clear view of the future. And the future has to be about what you can control, how to make it better, not just results, but how it feels, what it looks like, so on and so forth. And if it's as bad as the leader of this team says, it may be the only thing that they can do in working together is to smile at each other when they come to work, help each other out, and do the best they can, being good partners, so to speak, in trying to achieve their goals. And I don't think it's quite that bad at all, but I think now that they have been allowed to do so much talking about the past, they've been allowed to focus so much on what you can't control, I think it's just become a habit pattern. And somehow they've got to break the habit and replace it with a better vision of the future, and they've got to start finding little ways to start making that happen. And if they don't do it, this team is absolutely going to fail. Another unique element to this team is that nobody out of the 60 has been fired in the last couple years. And I'm not a fan of heavy turnover. However, I do believe if you're upgrading your people, from time to time you're going to find people that don't want to be there and need to be gently gotten elsewhere. And I believe there's people that can't succeed and achieve and need to be replaced with people that do want to succeed and achieve. So I think there's a lot of things pointing to not just a clearer vision, but also holding people up to standards and having accountability within that group for a better future, and stop focusing on the past.